think. But yeah, that makes sense. Like, we've been kind of like...
Last week was just because it was Easter, so that was kind of...
I don't remember what this week was.
No, the previous week was Roll20 was busted.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember what this week was. Nothing to be done about that.
Yeah, so... Why is my camera not showing? Broadcast and receive video. All right, there we go. Open up WPD documents. $228.3. That was supposed to be the $328 session. Yes, excellent. That's all here.
Is it safe to assume we finished a long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
This would be your second long rest, so no more long rests until you level up.
Oh boy. Oh fuck, we're gonna be 19?
Yeah. Whenever that happens.
I wonder if I can multi-class into fighter to lower my crit range, but still get brutal critical.
At this point,
like, not obviously not at this point.
At this point, you can take 2 levels. 2 levels in one thing or 1 level in 2 other things.
Right. I'm definitely not going to do anything weird for the rest of this campaign. I'm just curious from like a theory crafting standpoint. Like, I wonder if I can make brutal critical more brutal.
Well, you can take up to 2 levels in fighter at this point, so let's see what the fighter gets at his first 2 levels.
Yeah, what I need to know is when Barbarian gets brutal critical and when the crit range changes.
So for Barbarian, brutal critical 17th level, so you should already have it.
So yes, I do have it. And
it's 3 dice.
Fire.
Brutal critical, beginning at 9th level. Actually, you get it at 9th level. You just get your 3rd dice at 16 or 17.
Oh, I get it at 9th level. That's okay. That's interesting. So if I was a champion fighter,
let's see. A fighter, you would get at best you get action surge. If you decided to multi-class into it. Actually, you would also get a fighting style.
So if I chose to be a fighter champion at level 3, or a champion as my subclass, at 3rd level, I could get 19 or lower my crit range down to 19.
Oh yeah, that's unfeasible now though.
Right. So if I was a 17,
if you were 17, yes, you could have done it.
Right. Well, if I were going to do it, I would have done it in a more like levelly way. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe go fighter for 3 levels, so I get champion, and then start leveling up barbarian, or maybe barbarian up until.
Well, at this point,
get brutal critical.
What is barbarian's 20th level thing? At 20, you get primal champion. Wow. Unlimited. The rage is unlimited for primal champion. At 20th level, you embody the power of the wild. Your strength and constitution increases by 4 for a maximum of 24.
Okay. And then I think I'm the Ancestral Guardian.
So as it stands, your strength, because you get an ability, next level you get an ability improvement, so you don't need to put it into.
Oh, I would definitely put it into con.
Not, I was going to say strength, because your strength is already 20, so it would max to 24. You could put one or two. I don't know how much more you need to bring Constitution up to 20.
Just one. So I'm only going to get one more ability bump up. So I would put my point in con and then maybe in the other one in wisdom. Or maybe there's a feat that gives me con that would give me something else, because an extra point doesn't make sense at this point, I think.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Feats. I'm Googling, or I'm looking up them now.
Oh yeah, let's see. 5e feats. Not feet, feats.
Right. And at 19, I get an ability level? That sounds
Yeah.
good.
So, taking out prerequisites.
Roll20 just gave me a gateway timeout.
Uh-oh. Let me... Your camera, I can still see you moving around and everything.
Right. I've got Roll20 open in another tab, trying to use its rule book.
Oh, yeah. You could... Let's see.
But this is definitely a host, or it says it's a host issue on their end. I'm concerned about other people joining us.
All right, let me try this. I'm gonna open it in another tab. Open's fine for me. I'm just gonna enter another game. Let me enter the Monster of the Week game. All right, yeah, I go in and out of games just fine.
Okay, that's good. So maybe it's just their compendium.
Could be. Let's see. All right, we have to take the prerequisites out.
5e feats.
So you could take a feat of Weapon Master, which increases your strength or dex by 1.
Doesn't feel worth it.
Not for dex?
I need one that gives con and something usable.
Okay, how about this? Skill Expert. Increase one ability score of your choice by 1. You gain a proficiency in one skill of your choice, and you choose one skill in which you have proficiency. You gain expertise with that skill, which means your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make with it. The skill you choose must be one that isn't already benefiting from a feature such as expertise that doubles your proficiency bonus. So you can't use Skill Expert to stack another proficiency bonus.
Right.
But you can use Skill Expert to give yourself a ability bump in literally anything. The thing is, this is a Tasha's Cauldron of Everything feat, so this is a brand new feat.
Okay, it doesn't sound like exactly what I want. Like I'm less concerned about skill proficiencies at this point, and more concerned about like
how
combat or being more combat oriented.
So there is Sentinel, which doesn't give you any bonuses that you're like any skill bumps you're looking for, but when you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn. Creature provokes opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. And when a creature is within 5 feet of you that makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. There's Resilient, which is from the player's handbook. Increase the chosen ability score by 1 to a max of 20, and you gain proficiency in saving throws using the chosen ability.
I'm looking at Durable. +1 to con, and each hit die you regain a minimum hit points equal to 2 times your con mod.
When you roll a hit die to regain hit points, the minimum number of hit points you regain from the roll is twice your con mod. Okay, so that could be good.
My con mod at that point would be 5, so I would get at least at least 10 on my D12.
Yeah. Okay, so that requires tiefling. All right, so let's sort all those down.
Oh, I guess you can filter them. How do I filter them?
So I'm on some website that just has all of them listed, and I sorted it by
call aided.org.
Mine's 5e.tools.
Okay.
This one I just have.
Google.
I think I did too. I just sorted out everything that required a prerequisite to the bottom of the list. So because a lot of them are either racial or requires a ability score of a certain amount already, or spellcasting.
I could pick Tavern Brawler. +1 con, proficiency with improvised weapons. Grapple is a bonus action.
Your unarmed strike uses a D4 for damage.
Yeah. Like
when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or an improvised weapon on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple. That could be fun.
Like, could I, if they're grappled, can I still swing my two-handed?
At disadvantage.
How would you hold a two-handed weapon and have them grappled?
No. Grappled with one hand, swing one-handed with the two-handed weapon at disadvantage.
Okay.
That's how I imagine it.
What if I came up from behind them in a bear hug with both hands on the weapon and I just bonked him on the head with it?
Still a disadvantage.
But he's right there.
You're grappling him while trying to operate a weapon. That's disadvantage.
Sure.
What's up, Brett?
Hey, how y'all doing?
We are discussing feats.
And all of the nonsense I could do. Ooh. I mean, are we going to go into another dungeon?
Likely. Are you looking at Dungeon Delver?
I am, but I don't feel like it's narratively appropriate for me to look for traps.
No, it is not. I would say durable or tavern brawler would be more up. I mean, it's your choice.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna.
I feel though that from what I have seen, yeah.
Ooh, what about this? You learn a fighting initiate. You learn one fighting style option from the fighter class. What is a fighting style option?
Fighting. I don't see that. Hang on. It might be sorted down.
You're breaking up.
Oh. How
Did we level up or something?
about now?
You're
No.
breaking up still.
I don't see how. I'm not doing anything. I just moved the mic closer. How about that?
You are super blurry now. Your camera is pixelating.
Might just be a hiccup in
I mean, if your audio is bad,
internet.
your video is,
Seems to happen about this time.
yeah.
You
What is a fighting style option?
So I guess you would choose from the list of fighter, because at level 2, I think fighter gets a style option. The only thing is you have to have proficiency with means, and I think you do.
With a martial weapon, I think.
Martial, yeah.
So yeah, I've got proficiency with that. So I could pick up great weapon fighting. I might already have something like that.
So you can choose something like unarmed fighting, 2-weapon fighting, thrown weapon fighting, superior technique, interception, dueling defense, blind fighting, archery. I'm just going to say, just for the sake of we've come this far, none of the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything feats, since...
I think that's a Tasha one.
Which one?
The
Fighting Initiate?
Styles. Yeah.
Yep, it is. You can do anything from Xanthar, you can do anything from Player's Handbook, and any other supplemental material that's already available. But Tasha's Cauldron of Everything is a very, very recent addition. So
Let me see what filtering by that looks like. If I can still get durable, that's probably what I would take.
So you can do anything from Mordekins, you can do anything from the PHB, from Xanthar. So you got 3 sources to go through.
Yeah, like at that point, durable is the only thing that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, that would, yeah. Is Jeff there? I just see blue.
That's all I see.
It looks like it's moving.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Jeff is in Discord video.
Oh, never mind.
And he's in this video. He's in both
Hey.
places.
2 places at once. All right, let's just get started. So last time, you guys boarded the ship, leaving the prison island, knowing that you had now been put there by Hamun, and you're trying to find your way out of the Sea of Fallen Stars. You have kind of commandeered a ship. You're on it. You're not in control of it, but you have learned where you are. You're in the middle of a big sea, and you've been fighting a lot of stuff. You had taken down several sea creatures, and after the last battle, you had gone and collapsed.
In a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
Didn't like all collapse into pain.
No TPK. You went sleepy by.
You forwardly collapsed.
I think we wake up and go upstairs. I wake up and I go upstairs.
Yeah, all right.
Is there coffee brewing?
It's a little cold, but
I mean, I like cold brew. I'm okay with that.
And it's made with salt water.
Well, that was my. I like a little salt in my coffee.
yeah.
Briny coffee brew.
And it's really just seaweed or what is it? Seaweed tea.
You find yourself back on the top deck. The remaining crew is doing menial tasks around the ship, trying to keep it together, while the captain is sailing.
I would like to approach the captain and ask, "Are we there yet?"
We are not there quite yet, he says haggardly, as he had been sailing all night long.
Can you put like a clock, like an estimate? Can you give me an estimate on when we're arriving?
He looks up at the sky, fidgets with a little gadget in his hands, and he says, we be about a day out from land.
Okay, we need to speed this along. Magic Man. Brett, Magic Man.
You talking to me?
Magic Man.
Can you make the boat go faster?
Can I make the boat go faster? What do I look like? The
A
captain
magic
of this
man.
boat?
I don't care. The captain's obviously incapable of magic.
You say Magic Man, and it makes me think of the Magic Man from Adventure Time. The asshole wizard.
He is definitely an asshole wizard.
Magic?
Not really. I mean, I could. No.
Could I possibly summon Steed, but instead of it being like a hippo or a
It's a kraken.
rhino, could I make it like a sea serpent?
A sea serpent. And what are you going to do with the sea serpent?
We're gonna lasso it to the front of the boat so it can tow us.
No. Let's summon a kraken as the steed for the boat.
Could I summon a flock of giant sea turtles?
Oh,
Could
come
I
on.
could I cast the spell more than once and summon multiple sea turtles?
I think it costs spell slots, and it may
It
require
does.
concentration.
Is this find greater steed that you're using?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, within limits. I'm not talking like a dragon turtle or anything. I just mean like something that could help tow the boat.
But I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
dragon
yeah.
turtle would be fine if we can have that.
Like a tugboat turtle.
There's a 1% chance that it's a dragon turtle.
Apparently, I have proficiency. Never mind. I have proficiency in land vehicles specifically.
You summon a spirit that assumes the form of a loyal, majestic mount, appearing in an occupied space within range. Any form that you choose. It has stats provided in the monster manual for the chosen form, though it is a celestial, fey, or fiend instead of a normal creature type.
Does it have a specific size?
Instantaneous. Casting time is 10 minutes. How long does this last? It does not give a size
Dragon turtle. or
Restriction.
kraken.
Well, then, dragon turtle. Oh, the size of the boat. But I guess we would
How
need.
big is a dragon turtle?
Well, normally they're huge.
Like, could the boat ride on the back of it?
I mean, probably. I don't know if that's up to Scott.
Why don't you try to summon it and let's find out?
What are you gonna make him roll?
Sir Eastable approaches the captain. I think I have a solution to our problem. I'm gonna walk up to the bow of the boat.
You're going to start casting.
I clicked the wrong button.
Oh,
Sorry. Yes, I'm gonna start casting. So I start chanting in words that I do not understand. Celestial.
you're just going into tongues, basically.
Yeah, I'm speaking in tongues at the bow of the boat, waving my hands. There's a glow. My eyes glow.
Oh wait, are you at the front or the back of the ship?
That's the bow, is it not the front?
The bow's the front. I don't know ship terms, so
I think it's the bow is the front.
that's fine. Okay, you're at the front of the ship. Your eyes are glowing.
The pointy part of the ship at the front. And I'm visualizing in my mind a giant. Let's do a. How about a megalodon?
A megalodon.
Yes, a megalodon. I'm summoning a megalodon mount.
I don't think there's a token for that.
I'm not surprised there's not a megalodon token. Just like take a picture from Jurassic Park of it trying to eat someone and throw its face on the map. The steed is loyal to us, Jeff? Is that right?
Oh, it's a big old shark. Okay, that's right.
Big is
An understatement.
The biggest shark of them all.
It's more like a whale, like a shark the size of a whale, right?
Yeah, more or less.
So a great white shark is the biggest shark in existence now. A megalodon is like 4 times the size of that. I know this because Alex has a poster comparing sizes of different types of sharks to the megalodon. There's like a little speck in the front. That's a person.
There's also
Actually, we also have a picture of him at the Tulsa Museum standing in front of a megalodon jaw, and it's like the size of, it's like a full-story house.
They're very big.
I think we summon a megalodon by singing Baby Shark.
No, we don't.
Yeah, all of the pirates are on the ship, and they're all dancing.
It's the Baby Shark sea shanty.
The waters in front of the boat begin to glow an ethereal blue as a column of light lifts into the sky, and before the party,
Yes.
a giant glowing blue shark appears.
Megalodon.
Megalodon.
does it go by
You see
Meg
one of
or
its
Don?
giant eyes work its way back and lock onto you, east of all.
Alex wants to see this. I told him he jumped up from what he was doing. He came in.
It's a Wally.
That's a proper size.
What is that? Is that Megalodon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Say bye, Megalodon.
Bye.
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna say, Megalodon, can you help us out?
You can talk to it
Telepathically.
telepathically.
I said that in my head.
It responds back. We shall go where you wish.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to go back and talk to the captain and explain that the giant sea beast in front of us. Plus, I would also think that having a giant-ass shark towing the boat would be helpful in warding off any unwanted attention from any monsters around.
Or it could draw the biggest attention that we've ever had.
Or everything in the ocean's like, I'm going to take that on. That's the proverbial gauntlet being thrown down.
It's going to be chased by a bunch of quints.
It's like its existence invites challenge.
It does. The pirates look kind of floored by what they are seeing. A giant megalodon shark towing the ship. The captain tries to hide his surprise. It's very clear on his face, though. He's just like, yes, good. This will speed the process up.
So, how much faster are we moving compared to before?
You're moving about 3 times the speed now.
Okay, so a day cut to a third?
Yeah, 8 hours.
8 hours.
Oops. So now, where is it? The pirate captain says, "We'll make it to Alfar Isle in no time." Everybody starts, the ship's cruising along now at a pretty fast clip. You can see lesser sea creatures kind of following along the ship, like dolphins following the ship, jumping up and down.
I have this image in my brain of Istval pointing his sword straight ahead, or his hammer straight ahead, riding
just
on
at the front of the ship.
No, we're like riding on the nose of the megalodon.
Megalodon!
Is that what you're doing, Eastaval? We lost somebody. We lost Jeff. Is that what you're doing, Jeff?
Exactly what I'm doing.
All right, roll me perception.
I'm just having difficulties tonight.
It happens. Have you rolled that perception yet?
I'm working on it. It's been really slow for some reason.
Sean said he was having some issues with some of the menus as well.
We're getting out of
I
that
haven't
point
yet.
after this campaign.
20. All right.
There we go.
As the boat is being pulled along by the giant megalodon,
Megalodon.
you see something off the side of the ship. You see this huge hulking mass. It's too dark to make out the details, but you see it like surface a little bit, but not all the way to break the surface, and then it sinks again and disappears.
Guys, there's something peeking.
We have a giant ass shark. Why are we concerned about little fish peeking?
Well, it was more than just a little fish. It was a gargantuan fish.
And
need-
as Eastaval says that, a giant dragon turtle leaps onto the side of the boat, rocking the boat violently. Everybody roll me athletics. Arena is caught off guard and falls prone to the ground. Eastaval kind of steadies himself, and Hafen also gets knocked prone. The dragon turtle pulls himself up onto the boat. And locks eyes with the party.
We should try to talk to it.
Can you talk to it?
Well, Sir Eastwell might know that they're intelligent, or Hafen would know. Hafen's a dragon expert, right?
Yes.
I'm going to tap Hafen on the shoulder, and I'm going to be like, can you speak with this creature?
Well, I can speak Draconic, so if they share a language, yeah. What do you want me to ask it? To stop?
Hang on, let me see if it actually has. For some reason, its stat block is all fucked up. There it is. Okay.
Hopefully, its stat block doesn't matter.
Well, I pulled it into I had it pulled into the game previously, and for whatever reason, it is like a half gibberish character, like an actual character sheet, just nonsense in it for some reason.
Issues.
What's that? Yeah, it is. But when I go to the compendium and open it up, it gives me a proper stat block.
Right.
All right. You can try to talk to it.
Okay. What do y'all want me to say to him?
Use your best judgment.
Okay, I'll say to him, "Hey, friend, we're just passing through."
A deep, resounding voice responds to you. You enter my territory. You must pay with your treasure or your life.
Is there an option C?
No.
So this guy says we either pay him some money or we pay him with our lives.
What? Ask him how much treasure money.
Ballpark. What are we talking here?
Everything.
Oh, that's a pretty steep price. He wants everything, guys.
You're getting mugged by a dragon turtle.
Does he know who we are? Does
I'll
he know
ask
what
him.
we do?
Do you know who we are?
Bugs beneath my giant claws.
No.
Can I stand up from?
Yeah, you can get up.
Okay. I want to stand up and start making my way.
He takes his tail and he slams it against the deck, cracking several of the planks. He begins to rake his claws across the top deck, damaging it.
Hey, man. That's not cool.
Hey, don't be an asshole. Come on. Stop it. Cut that out.
So, before we go any further, we have two options. I think we have three options here, actually. We can give him everything. That I don't feel like that's a real option. We can fight him, or we can all jump on the Megalodon and run.
But wouldn't we lose our treasure then?
What treasure? We have all our stuff on us.
So you would leave the pirate ship.
I'm not saying it's a good.
Think about it this way
goodly
too.
option.
So think about it this way. He knows where you're go. He knows where you guys are going. You don't.
We could take the pirate captain with us. Do ideally we don't fight this guy. Like I've got no beef with him. He's just a dragon. He's obviously not even a very smart one. Ask him if he knows if he's aware of the dragons trying to take over the world. Maybe use different words than that.
Are you aware of what the dragons above the water have been up to?
What my land brethren do is not my concern.
And
Well,
then-
it could be pretty soon.
Oh, I was going to say let him know how many we've killed.
That's not a threat. We're just we're doing something that will guarantee you get to live longer too.
Roll me a persuasion on that one. $23. He blinks slowly and responds with, "What did you ask again, or what exactly did you say to him?"
I told him that he's not concerned with what his land brethren do, but we are, and if we don't stop his land brethren, it will affect him. And it's not a threat; it's just they're putting his life at risk as well.
He responds with, "What are they doing that it requires the intervention of men?"
Well, they're trying to bring absolute destruction to the entire world. That would include the ocean, and you just said you don't really care about what your land brethren do, so what are the odds that they care what you're up to when this happens?
He kind of works his mouth a little bit. It's hard for a dragon turtle to emote. And says, they attempt to destroy this realm, do they?
Yes. All indications are yes, they've already laid waste to numerous places, and I think that's just a build up to something even worse, even bigger.
And you think this will affect my domain?
Yes, I believe it affects the entire planet. Like it won't be here anymore. You won't have water to swim around in.
Maybe lava.
Then why not just enjoy myself while it lasts?
I mean, that's one thing, but it's only going to last another day or so.
A day, you are sure? A day.
No, in the grand scheme of things.
In the grand scheme of things, is our treasure really worth the risk?
You're not talking.
I want to be able to talk.
Just straight up threaten him.
Somebody mute me. I'm going to mute myself. I'll yell.
Trying to get us out of this.
I mean,
Look,
we could just show him the like dragon pieces that we have in the bag and stuff, and be like, "Look, I'll be more than happy to craft a fine shield or set of armor from your shell."
Turtle
Just
Soup
not allowed
does
to talk if
sound
I'm not allowed to talk.
No, I'm just saying.
good. Yeah, we've dealt with several of your land brethren. We're not afraid. That's not why we're talking. We just don't have the time. We got to get going. You don't want to waste your time dying.
I'll strike you a deal, he says. Get on your astral shark and swim away, and I keep the ship.
Hang on just a second. Guys, he says if we hop on the shark and leave him the ship.
I mean, we should talk. We should ask the captain how he feels about that.
Yeah, it's not really our ship.
Right. And like, I am not a well-versed navigator of the ocean. Don't have a fucking clue where we are.
So you saying we need the captain?
No, yes, we need him to tell us where to go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's gonna have to be a hard pass. This isn't my ship to negotiate with.
He begins to slam his tail across the deck again, breaking the top deck.
If he breaks this boat, we're gonna have to throw down.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we should just kill him at this point.
Yeah, you're not really leaving my friends much of an option here.
And as you say that, everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw. Damn.
I'm pretty good at that.
So that's a 17.
Okay. The dragon turtle, exhales blistering steam from his mouth. It covers the entire bow of the ship. Rena and Hafen brace themselves, and it feels real hot, but it doesn't seem to quite burn them. Eastaval, however, under all of his armor, takes 52 fire damage.
And that is the perfect opportunity for me to use my Rebuke the Violent, which I will do.
Does that have to be against a different person? Or
But if it's an area of... Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't like being right. I promise.
Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack against a creature, you can use your react to force the attack to make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail save, the attacker takes radiant damage equal to the damage it just
So
dealt.
not another
A
creature.
creature other than you. Unless you're reading something different than what I'm reading.
I'm reading Channel Divinity, Rebuke the Violent.
And it says a creature.
You can use your Channel Divinity to rebuke those who use violence against you. Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet of you deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you.
Okay.
So
you
can't
do it.
use
Yeah, that can't be on him. I leap in the way of it.
Go ahead and roll for initiative.
We all fuck him up. So I have advantage.
You always have advantage now.
Yep.
Oops.
I don't know
Oh
why
my
I have
God.
advantage, but I know I do.
Oh, son of a gun. Jeez. That was a 1 for me. Actually, it's 0, I guess.
Dex. Okay. Come on. Where his sheet keeps disappearing. There we go. Starting out, the dragon turtle advances on the party.
Hold on. I rolled a 21.
Did it? Why is it only 11?
I rolled advantage, and I had to roll twice to do it.
It should have just fixed
You
it. It
can
doesn't.
you can just fix it too. Like if you click on the 11 and just change it to a 21.
Oh, there we go. I did that. I can't drag my guy.
Oh, okay.
I'd
Go for it.
I whip out my 9 live stealer.
Ooh.
I rage. I get real mad because this is fucking pissing me off at this point.
This dragon turtle's a dick.
It's like a dick for no reason. And I will run at him, and I will swing recklessly. Which I don't even remember what that means at this point.
It's been a few weeks.
Okay, I get advantage on the attack. Thank
It's a good thing you did. A 20 hits.
For 20 damage.
Oh my God, why does it do that? All right. Minus 20.
And apparently my reckless attack means I have advantage on all attacks I make this round. I thought it was just the first one before. So I'm gonna do my second 9 live stealer swing. Jesus fucking Christ! Good thing I have advantage.
30 absolutely hits.
For 16 more damage.
For an additional 16.
That is
Starting out strong.
Bring it, sea turtle.
The dragon turtle swings its tail. And Hafen. The
Oh, no.
the dragon turtle swings his tail. He turns around real fast, whipping his tail around, striking you in the side. You take 28 bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to use my Spirit Guardians to...
Roll me a strength saving throw. What are you doing?
I'm using my Spirit Guardians to reflect 4d6 of that damage.
All right.
So you only take 12.
And Mr. Turtle takes 16.
Whoops.
As
that one.
as a bunch of spirits that look like a more feminine version of me stab him a lot.
All right. I still need you to roll me that strength saving throw if you hadn't already. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
11. Okay.
+3.
Yeah, because you're close to Eastival. You are knocked 10 feet back and you are knocked prone.
Okay.
It then reaches down with its giant maw and bites at Arena.
Ugh, he has advantage.
Ooh, I like it.
I'm always going to use Reckless Attack, so monsters are always going to have advantage on me.
Right on.
Unless I am incredibly stupid to do something that is not attack.
You take 36 piercing damage.
18. Because I'm resistant.
2 piercing?
Yep.
Okay.
Piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing.
The dragon turtle is then going to use his movement, and he is going to jump off the side of the ship and dive into the water. You get an attack of opportunity on this, as he is shuffling off the side.
Alright. This would be a great crit opportunity. Oh, hold on. I may not get it. I may have used my reaction. Okay, so an attack of opportunity is considered your reaction, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I already used my reaction to save Haven.
Okay. He dives into the water and disappears. Sir Eastival.
Sir Eastival. So he dove back in the water?
He dove back in the water.
I mean, since my Megalodon is a giant shark, can I ask him to attack the dragon turtle?
Can the Megalodon participate in battle?
I think it can. I think it said it has stat block, or it has a stat block on summons.
We are on Find Greater Steed. So we choose its form. Let me find a stat block, if it even has one. Megalodon. Is it even in the... Is this a homebrew creature? Okay, there it is. Here, you can use... I think this is not a homebrew creature.
If it's in roll 20.
It's not in Roll20 is the thing. But it is within the realm of the world I'm borrowing from. Therefore, go ahead and use this stat block, Jeff. I'll post it in the channel for you.
Okay.
So, as the rules of Find Greater Steed, you control the mount in combat. All right, let's go ahead and roll it in.
Sick of Megalodon.
How do we put this guy in turn order? He is just a token. Add turn. There he is. Roll me a d20 plus 2 for his initiative. $15 is his initiative. All right.
So 17. You said plus 2,
17.
right?
No, it's the roll for his initiative is 1d20 plus 2. Oh, you didn't do the plus 2.
I didn't do the plus 2.
Okay, so he's
Yeah, so
17.
17.
Yeah. He goes after the dragon turtle anyways. So, after the dragon turtle. So, yeah, in this case, since it was directly before your turn, yeah. We'll just straighten it out at the top of the next round.
Okay.
All right, you've got your stat block. You can do whatever with that.
So if I'm going to send him a telepathic command to attack. And for my action, I'm going to cast Bless at the 4th level. So it targets 4 people.
Okay. Who's the 4th?
Megalodon.
Megalodon. Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna bless everybody but myself.
Sure. Who's the 4th?
Is Yolanda on the ship?
Yolanda's asleep downstairs, baby.
Oh, then everybody, all of us, all 4.
Oh yeah.
We are blessed.
You are blessed. All right.
I'm gonna tell
movement?
Megalodon, sick him. No.
Yeah. No movement. All right. Megalodon dives below the waters. You see 2 masses connect with each other under the water. Do you want to do any attacks?
He's got blood frenzy, so he has advantage on any attack rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, multi-attack, bite, and tail slap.
Yeah, go ahead and roll those for me. So, 1d20 plus 11, and then so on and so forth. Blessed be his name. So the first attack connects. Roll your damage. 3d10 plus 7. And because it is a gargantuan, it is not grappled. So he takes 22 bite damage. A 19. Is that a tail strike? What are you doing there?
That's the tail strike.
The tail strike misses.
Oh, hold on, let me do the bless.
Oh yeah.
22.
The tail strike hits.
So 19 plus 15?
Oh, is that the 15?
34?
So no, we did 19 and 15. Okay. So minus 19 minus 15. Okay. He has used all his movement getting to the dragon turtle, so that's where he's at currently. Hey, Finn.
Okay. So where did the turtle go? Can I not see it?
Nope, the party cannot see it. Only Megalodon can see it, and he is underwater fighting it.
Well, then I'm going to take the opportunity to go ahead and spread my wings and get up into somewhere into the sails and kind of hang on to part of it up there, just so that I'm above the fray if he jumps back on the deck.
Okay.
I'll move over on this little net, kind of
Sure.
something like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We are back at the top of the round. Let's resort. All right, Arena.
Can I ready an action to charge and attack as soon as he comes back onto the ship?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do because I can't think
Okay.
of anything else to do.
Okay. Barbarian brain can't think.
Look, I can't hit it. It's not here.
You just holding the sword up like, where is it? Where is it? As you ready an attack, the water on the right side of the ship, on the lower side of the ship there, begins to froth and bubble and everything. And the giant dragon turtle comes roaring out of the water, being followed by bites